units in 4 years. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yes.
It's like ridiculous.
It's heartbreaking at times. It's heartbreaking at times when you realize the least sales that they make collectively in years. It's very, very little compared to just the secular market. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And to me, it's like I'm looking at these artists. And I'm like, yo, these artists are platinum artists. You know what I'm saying? They're platinum artists, but they're just not seeing the platinum benefits. You know what I'm saying? And there's many times when I've had to encourage artists and be like, yo, like I've heard artists say, yo, I'm not doing this no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing this no more. It don't make no sense. And I've had to say, nah, bro, just remember to seek ye first the kingdom, man, and everything else will be added. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes they just need a literal push, a literal pat on the back to say, yo, we see you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the Kingdom Choice is for the artists. It's just something that says, Holla-Fest, we see you. You understand what I'm saying? You deserve to be on FM. You deserve to have a Hot 97 for yourself. You're better than Funk Master Flex. You're better than any of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? But I know you're not on that platform and you don't get those kind of
opportunities,
things that they get. But you know what? I see you. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that will encourage the artist, will encourage the movement to say, you know what? At least somebody's saying, yo, thank you. You know what I'm saying? We see your grind. And I know you ain't making millions of dollars yet. You know what I'm saying? But we see you and keep on keeping on. And that's what Kingdom Choice Awards is about. It's in reach. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
so, and
definitely.
That's what gives me the drive to sacrifice. It's nothing. You know what I mean?
And you're right, man, because the Bible does say, acknowledge those who labor among you and esteem them with double honor. Because there comes a time in a believer's life, especially those in ministry, where a spirit of feeling underappreciated comes on us, and we start meditating on throwing in the towel. We start saying things like, man, why do this anymore? Because, I don't even get a thank you from X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? I recently read something that said the number 4 most underappreciated job in the nation is a pastor. The most underappreciated job is a pastor. The president was number 1. The president of the United States was number 1, and number 4 was a pastor. Now, I guess that would include everybody in ministry, and there are times where you do feel very, very discouraged. I ain't gonna lie, man. When you told me, when your staff informed me that I was nominated, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was very, very encouraged. I was like, wow, after 3 years, finally somebody's acknowledging. I mean, everybody knows what I do, and Holla-Fest is a household name in holy hip hop, period. You know what I'm saying? But never really got any accolades that I could say, wow, I was acknowledged this and that. When I was informed that we were nominated, I ain't gonna lie, bro, it did 2 things to me. One, it encouraged me. I was really encouraged. Like when I told my wife, she just smiled, like, because she saw that I was like really smiling, like, wow, this is a blessing. And second, believe it or not, bro, it made me want to step my game up to get better.
Amen.
For some reason, I said, people are really watching. I need to step my game up to make sure that I'm doing this to this fullest potential, that I can be a blessing and maximize what God has placed in my hands, man. So I'm encouraged for this weekend. With that in mind, talk to us a little bit about what should we be expecting Friday night, and then enter into what's going to happen on Saturday, so that way those that are just tuning in now, that are kind of like getting aware of it. Let me be honest with you. There's somebody today, a DJ that just converted. He's from Jersey. He hit me up today, and I got him to go to the Kingdom Choice and to the pre-show. And this is his first time ever going to see anything really holy hip-hop, Christian hip-hop, what he does. And his words to me was, when he called me, he was more calling for me looking for like a pastor, but then he was telling me, I want to connect with you because I see you online and you kind of like got this urban thing, and I'm this DJ and I'm new, I just converted. So then I said, what you doing this weekend? He was like, nothing. I said, you need to come out to the Kingdom Choice Awards. And he said, I'm going out there. This will be my first time. Talk to us about Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, well, Friday, you know, it's a pre-show. You know, it's going down at the ER. Shout out to my man Richie Righteous. You know, the pre-show is actually created a buzz of its own, man, because of the nature of the show. You know, you got the lyricist face-off and the DJ spin-off, and that's two competitions that's going to take place at the pre-show. And what they consist of is the lyricist face-off is a competition between the nominees who are nominated for the lyrical freestylist category. And they're going to go for 3 rounds. The first round is going to be, they're going to spit for 2 minutes over a track. The second round, they're all going to spit a cappella. The third round, they're going to go freestyle. And when I say freestyle, they can either go off the top, they can spit over a track of their choice, they can go a cappella, they can do whatever they want to do. They can do backflips if they want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's up to them. It's freestyle. Then the DJ spin-off, that will be also 3 rounds. And they'll just have like 3 rounds of 2 minutes where they're just going to go at it. You know, you got, in that category, you got DJ Wado, DJ Tony Tone, DJ Why Not, and DJ Khalif. So, you know, that's going to be crazy. Also, shout out to the lyricists as well. You got Conquest. You got Malachi the Truth, Unknown Prophecy, Richard Dolphin, and Chris Christ is Risen to Me. So that category is crazy as well. And then to top it all off, you got like live performances from Gage. Also, Big Phil, he's going to be flying in from Jacksonville, Florida, on Friday. And also D-Mop, who's making his New York City debut.
Awesome.
His very first time to New York.
I'm hyped.
Very first time, man. And he's going to be closing out the night with a crazy set. And then, man, that's the pre-show. We ain't even got to the award show yet. And then you know what I mean?
I'm amped up. You telling me I'm amped up already. Like, yeah, man, I can't wait, man.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, then the following day, what will happen with those competitions as well, just to let people know that the winners won't be announced until the following day at the award show. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want to know who won, you're going to have to be at the award show. But at the award show, there's going to be the red carpet, which will be in the lobby. There's at the Cumble Theater from 6 p.m. Going to be a lot of media people out there. Shout out to FNF Live, Jay Blaze out of Miami. He's going to be flying in, and a whole team of people from FNF Live. They're the official media sponsors for the Kingdom Choice Awards. BT is going to be in the building also. Man, there's so many different media people that are going to be there, but a lot's going to be going on the red carpet. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to be there fellowship, and last year was nice, man. You know, we got a backdrop, the red carpet's there. You got Arnold Soshkin Photography. That's my official photographers for the Kingdom Choice Awards. They'll be taking pictures. And then at 7 p.m., the show will start. Richie Righteous will make his entrance. You know what I'm saying? I know we got something planned. And then it will just jump off. We got 17 categories.
Wow.
That will be presented in real award show style. Like, this ain't no cornball stuff, you know what I'm saying? We got a massive screen, you know what I'm saying? We doing it like BT and better.
You gotta be New York, man, because you said cornball, man. That's New York right there, man. Let me, with that in mind, let me ask you. I want to have, you know, before we conclude, obviously you know that I love having real talk with just about anybody who gets on Holla-Fest. I try to, you know, hear your heart on whatever the case may be. What's your thoughts about, now that you're getting more involved with the Holy Hip Hop movement, the Holy Hip Hop community? What's your thoughts concerning New York City, like the movement coming out of New York City? Like, what's your thoughts about just New York City in general? Because pretty much, let's just be real. And I don't know if you've already noticed that since you've getting involved in the Holy Hip Hop community. It seems to be pretty biased against New York artists, where we're not the hot spot for holy hip hop. They don't have their eyes on New York City, other than Richie, maybe, and the legendary Corey Red and Jazz. But those are more like legends. Like their reputation and their ministry is just unquestioned for the integrity that they have. But when it comes to the new generation, man, New York is not even on the radar for a lot. What's your thoughts about that? Being that we are from New York and we know what we got. What's your thoughts on that?
Right. I mean, honestly, I think my thoughts on it, there's a reason behind it. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why. But I just really believe that it's just a matter of season. You understand what I'm saying? I just feel like however long it's been, it's not the New York season. But right now, I truly believe that we are going in. New York is entering into a season where I don't know if anybody else feels it, but I feel a fresh wind blowing on New York. Seriously, I feel like a serious fresh wind blowing on New York. And God has already been shaking some stuff up since earlier this year and late last year. You understand?
Yeah.
In the whole urban gospel, or let me just say holy hip-hop movement. God has been shaking some stuff up. And what I truly believe, I mean, there's some issues that need to be taken care of as far as in New York, in the holy hip-hop community in New York. I think there's some internal issues that we need to address that need to be taken care of.
Give me an example. Let's have real talk, because I want to use this as an opportunity for us to kind of like break out this pigeonhole that we are in, and that way New York can be recognized for the talent that we do have here from beautiful brothers whose ministries get overlooked, who have incredible albums, man. Be real with me. What's some of those internal issues?
Okay, I think the internal issues are this. One of the main things is that I think with New York, we're very what's the word I'm looking for? Some of us, it's like we're very territorial. So it's like me. Then I could be like, I'm Kingdom Town. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're saying I'm Holla-Fest. Now, the problem with New York is that Kingdom Town can be doing Kingdom Town and have a resource that Holla-Fest don't have. And instead of saying to Holla-Fest, yo, Holla-Fest, Kingdom Town has this that you can use to better Holla-Fest. You understand?
Yeah.
So you can use this anytime you want to. Just holler at me. And I got you. And Holla-Fest is supposed to be able to say, well, yo, Kingdom Town, I got a resource that you don't have. If you need it, I got you. And I think that's what New York is missing, is that, the little cliques and families, and ain't nothing wrong with having the cliques and the families. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? You have 12 tribes in Israel. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nothing wrong with that, but it's like, let us work. A lot of us have been saying unity. You know what I'm saying? The problem ain't unity. The problem is synergy. You understand what I'm saying? It's like we need to learn how to work in synergy. Like when you look at the body, the human body has so many different functions, like so many different systems. You got the urinary system, you got the lymphatic system there, the cardiovascular system, the nervous system. Now all of them do their own individual thing. And they're all made up of different organs of the body.
Preach it.
However, they all work in synergy, because although the urinary system ain't got nothing much to do with the skeletal system, if the urinary system shuts down, eventually it's going to affect the skeletal system and all the other systems, and ultimately it's going to lead to the demise of the body.
Preach it.
So we have to learn to work in synergy, where don't be like, yo, well, I got this, and I know that they need this, but I'm not going to help them with it. because they're not a part of my clique. Or they're not a part of my ministry. No. We're one body. If I've got something that can help Holla-Fest become the next multi-millionaire radio station, company, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm going to bless Holla-Fest.